Okay. Okay. Stop being a fucking brat. Oh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, y'all. What are we going to do with this? What are we going to do with this one? Yeah, they can. We've been down. Gary, I know what you're saying. We've been down before and we've come back. Oh, it could always be worse. Oh, God. Cat West is literally. Y'all, listen, I'm just going to tell you now, like, This is not the show to have your kids watching. I'm apologizing in advance. I do enjoy when everybody, can watch and have family time, but this is not the show to put on your TV. I don't want your mom hearing me in the background. I don't want your kids hearing me in the background. I changed the settings on the YouTube channel. I'll try to be as polite as humanly possible, but tonight's not the night for the kid-friendly show. I'm just sorry, I can't do it. I can't do it. I cannot do that. The most important thing moving forward is following COVID protocols. Is going to get somebody. Yeah, I mean, you got to get into the bubble without the COVID. That's the truth. Just move on. No, we can't just move on. We got to fix the problems. Move on, Lord. We can't just move on. Oh man. The men have Malik. Oh, I can't even think about that right now. I can't do Malik. I am going to be excited about Jalen's dunk when I go back to the video, even if we do Florida. You know what? Fuck it. I want a shot at them now too. Oh, I want a shot at Florida State now too. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, what are we hiding from now? Like, we played against everybody now. That team we just played tonight, y'all do realize they won the ACC. They just won the ACC. That point guard has played against every good point guard in the country. They can play defense. Jay Huff got a ring. Kie Clark got a ring. These dudes got rings. They got NCAA championship rings. They know how to close out games. They've been in every pressure situation imaginable. I know what you're saying. Hauser was insane, did a great job. Hauser did a great job. I'm working my way down. There's an echo on the sound. Hold on. There's an echo audio. Is it still a bad echo? I got echo cancellation on. Speaker there. I don't know. Is it a real bad echo still? Let me know. The beat, dude. I mean, no, I think we're in regardless. But I think we're in regardless, but it was going to irritate the shit out of me to listen to the conversation. It's just going to irritate me. Explain the offense. Say, here's the thing, Corey, with the offensive sets. Virginia on their offense, they have a simple motion that they do at the beginning of the sets, not looking to score anything. But at the end of Virginia possessions, their offense is almost identical to ours. They get the same pick and rolls, the same isolations. They have a higher IQ. They, like I said, they had some experience, some good IQ. They're the Louisville team. I was telling Steve after this evening, Louisville right now looks like Virginia looked before they went on their run. Tony had been there for a while before Virginia had started getting respect. So we're talking like 2015, early Virginia, where they just had good D. The offense didn't really put up points, where they just really locked in on defense. The offense IQ came later on. But it takes a while to establish those things, though. We have offensive sets. We come up with good offensive sets for particular plays. They played better defense. Virginia played better defense than us. Just me and the old lady White Claws. That's funny. You better call Steve in, or you call him Steven. Was that a speak to text mistake? Do I need to say Steven or Steve in? I mean, listen, Chris, like, make the shooters drive and make the drivers shoot. That's okay. That's how we fix it, but easy to say. Oh God, Chris, I'm glad that the end. I'm so glad what I read after that ... I was about to get so pissed off at you. I was gonna get so pissed. What a terrible day. What a terrible day. Yeah, well, like, yeah. Y'all can say what y'all want today. Kyle, it was. Oh, well, yeah, we'll see what happens with that. Yeah, I had to change. Hauser was nice today. I mean, Quinn, I would have played JJ more over Quinn, probably. But I guess coach just thought it was just going to be way too physical for JJ. But it's like, dude, let him get in there and adjust. Let him get in there and adjust. Still feel like a team did better. Despite this is 100% Logan, 100% correct. If I ever see him, oh golly, he was pissing me off too. I was reading his tweets. That was. I mean, their amount of tweets. They never in the middle of the game tweet "good job, somebody." I mean, maybe the Withers dunk, but like never. Great offensive play call, great switching defense out of all they do, like, I cannot believe like how my timeline gets flooded. You're down 6 points, and it's just like they are literally just, oh God, Louisville's down 6 all over Twitter. Just get the fuck, like, get out of here. Like, golly, is that what you do with your life? Just wait for them to get down 6. Just going crazy. Just uncontrollable Twitter fingers. Jeez. Frontman James, let me check this out. What was that? With a bottle of blends. Golly, Frontman, I appreciate that. I'm gonna pour a shot just for you supporting the channel. That's exactly what I'm gonna do right now. Frontman James, I am actually literally going to pour myself. I even got a nice lady, gave me a nice discount, put me on to a nice discount today. Thank you, Frontman James. You are the reason that this is going to be the most profanity-laden Midnights with Marcus Maven y'all ever heard in your life. Please keep me under control. Golly. I was so glad. JJ even started my game off with a quick dunk. He did exactly what he was supposed to do with the ball. He did exactly what he was supposed to do. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for the film review. I literally cannot wait. And I gotta ask y'all for y'all suggestion. I'll come back over there and I'll ask when I get here. Because I need a serious answer on this one. Okay. Okay, we're back. Okay, I gotta ask this question, y'all. We gotta make our free throws, Bickett. Golly. That's what I'm saying. You never get, like I said, they just hate they hate winning. They hate when people win. Golly. I don't agree. Listen, there's probably 8 buckets you can get out of helping them get some easy looks. I really like Tony Bennett. I think he's good at what he does. Yeah, see, you got to forget it. Like, remember that, y'all. Like, everybody was like, Carly's done with the player of the year. Hurt and them were down 25 and at halftime. I'm okay with Tony Bennett. I don't know about Dan Dockich off the court or whatever, but he knows his basketball. I'll say that. Not necessarily, but I mean, my point is Tony Bennett got more in tune with his players too. Like, they're gonna get more in tune. Yeah, well, that means he doesn't have the look. I mean, I could play that game all day. Yeah, he doesn't have the same level of conditioning as Carly. So, okay, we're good on sound now. Okay. I didn't know what was going on. It's just being Duke a third time. I think that's just that Aston. That's just like bad mojo. Is the echo on YouTube or it's not an echo on YouTube? They have more motivation. Yeah, I mean, but still, they were better. They were just better. They were better. I mean, listen, I'm gonna go off to YouTube and I'm definitely gonna do the some game watch. At least like the first. I'll tell you, you could see exactly what's gonna happen the entire game in the first couple minutes of the game. It'll give you a whole rundown of the game. Okay, no echoes. Okay, great, thank you. They were like Kihei Clark is good. He's irritating. He won a championship. You know how good you got to be at keeping people out of the lane to run through an entire tournament to win ACC or be top 2? Like, this point guard didn't had him in. Golly, Hauser's good. He's on the list of top transfers like Carly. Jay, listen, here's the problem. If think about the J Huff shot over Carly Jones when J Huff did the post move and turned over his right shoulder. If there's not a person on the team who that shot wouldn't have went in over, that was an excellent offensive tough shot. Yes, Carly is shorter. Yes, somebody else would have been taller. That's an excellent move. Turn over the right shoulder. It would have scored it on Malik the same way. Stop listening to people like, again, your best Louisville teams, they all lose, have a streak of 2 or 3 games they lose. But if you're listening to people just tell you how every other team sucks, They're just waiting for Louisville to lose so it can be a disaster and the script can be written for the next 72 hours on how it's just panic mode for everything. I mean, golly. You act like that team didn't just win the ACC. Oh, but the whole ACC. So what the fuck you want me to do then? Like what? That game never ends. Nobody says the SEC sucks. They suck. Alabama barely won. They're the tops in the ACC or in the SEC. What you supposed to do with that? Like, there's no way to win. If everybody else sucks, you'll never get credit. I mean, that's why I was calling out people like, oh, well, if Carly Jones wins the ACC Player of the Year, it's because it's a down year for the ACC. How stupid is that? How dismissive is that? Golly. I know, but yeah, like, God, like Jalen, that's not a foul out there. That's not a foul. They got to stretch. When they rested Hauser and Huff, they got like 5 ticky-tack fouls and out of bounds play. There was a stretch that we did not get any benefit of the whistle. But this is not the whining session. Because I did say I didn't like I don't know if Coach Gaudio said it to his players. I don't know if they carried this energy, but that energy that Coach Gaudio was like, I'm letting them know right now, you guys forget about your averages, because like sitting around telling the team how good their defense is, I never thought was like a really good idea. You know what I'm saying? Like building up their defense and building up, you don't have to put that in the players' heads. You know, you can put more emphasis on, hey, take care of the ball or something like that. But saying you're not going to score as much, that's a bad thing to put out there. Like I said, I don't know if they did that, but I didn't even like him saying it on Bob's show. You know, that was one of the few things I really didn't like. Because it looked like they thought they weren't supposed to score. It looked like when we got to the basket, they were like, man, how did we get to the basket? You know what I'm saying? Like they were almost shocked that they were getting their shot off. You know what I'm saying? Like there was something in their spirit that they weren't letting go of the basketball like they thought it was going in, and it was across the board. That's why I say it was some kind of mentality in the preparation to this where they thought that it was going to be tougher than what it was, and they kind of psyched themselves out on it. I saw it. I could see it. I don't think they quit on this season. I think they're still going hard. Yeah. No. How come the big man fight to switch back? But see, that's kind of what I'm saying, Ronnie. Like our coaching staff, I won't grade them just yet, but I'm okay with the game plan of the 3 teams. If y'all listen to the press conference, the 3 teams that beat UVA were switching everything. The teams that don't switch get picked apart by the passing and the shooting. UVA is one of their best offensive efficiency teams they've had. It's better than the championship team. And that team can score. UVA is awesome at picking apart a pick and roll. Hedging and getting back on defense. Like, this is what they're good at this year. I don't know how much UVA y'all watch, but their offense was a lot better. And switching everything, we had help side. Like, we had it. It just sticks out of your mind, that first alley-oop play and maybe that post over Carly. And It's just like, but I went back and watched it already, fucking twice probably. But the D was good. They hit some tough shots, man. And like I said, our defense was good. Their defense was good. They hit tough shots. They were used to being physical. They were really physical. We got a little frustrated, and a couple of, like I said, Jalen Withers had a couple moments where it could have made a couple plays, but it's not really like a whiny game. They start earlier. They made it tough. Yeah, tough. They made some tough shots. That's definitely factors in here. Stats were almost the same except shooting percentage and block shots. Can't argue with that. At least we had a women's team tomorrow to cheer. I'm excited about that too. Sam, this is what I didn't like. This is what I didn't like right here. This is one thing that stuck out that I didn't like. I'll give it to y'all right here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What I don't like right here, and I'll get back up to the comments. And thank you, Fabian. I haven't got to that yet. I'm way behind. I'm way behind. So let me get this off the board real quick. I don't like 40, 40, and 38. I don't like 40 minutes, 40 minutes, 38, and 31. Like sometimes I think you got to be able to steal more minutes. JJ Traynor, he could have gave me more than 4 minutes. I think Coach outthought the room on that one. And DeAndre Davis played 30 or 29. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, not in a game like this. Like Kihei Clark got really good defense, so sometimes you need to steal a couple minutes with a point guard that good and that kind of disruptive. This is one of those you got to like see. Okay, he's using a little bit more energy, you know what I'm saying, than he normally does. So I didn't like the minutes. I didn't like the minutes. The minutes would have been better. Okay. Hold on. I'm just trying to shoot through these. But foundational fans not used to 100%. Like, yeah, we're not used to that for sure. Jocelyn says, "How's the lights out?" Like go back and look. He hit some shots. Look, man, shots. He hitting shots to the point. I'll turn the games around. Yeah, we got to hit some free throws, and they were the better team today. We got to learn to respond better to physical, because the tournament is going to be just like that game today. That's how physical it is. Yeah, I wouldn't have stuck Wiz out there just to get and one by, like, I didn't think Wiz was going to be the solution. Jeff, a lot of people thought that was just a big moment. Why they switched with Carly David and Jalen off the ball. They switched everything. And again, I'm from Denny Crum. We switched everything all the time. The help side keeps it. I mean, you're gonna get beat once or twice, but right, Gary. That was a game that could have went to 20 in a heartbeat if they didn't have a good attitude. I wasn't even paying attention. I scanned the Twitter a little bit. I was amazed at how filled the timeline was on Twitter when it was like when you were down 6 points. David tried to hit a couple I don't want to say hero shots, but he took a couple, man. It's like, ugh. I mean, they would have been huge if they went in, and I want him to be confident. I really wish that Jalen would have hit those free throws. Betting farm on Sam, 22 player of the year. They got to have consistent energy levels. How's it did great when Carly started guarding. He didn't score. I mean, like I said, they switched everything. So Coach was just going with Kyle, I'm trying not to. I am trying not to. See, I know what you're saying, but Doc he knows the game though. Like when he's hating, but he does know the game. What didn't you like? What did you want? What kind of adjustment did you want out of? Like we were in it the whole game. Like what kind of adjustment could Mac have made that you thought would have turned the game around? I mean, he picked up some pressure. They got to hit some shots. Appreciate it, Fabian. Ask a good question, Fabian, or something. Get your money's worth on these. UVA saw the AC shot after FSU lost to. Man, they got championship moxie. So I don't know what's gonna happen over there. I can't believe. See, but that's the point. Like FSU and Notre Dame. Like I'm interested to go back and see if they were getting cheated or something. I mean, I like our recruiting class, but you know what I'm saying? Like, are we still giving Mac the cloud? You know, cutting him some slack on some cloud stuff. That's what I'm saying. Those shots that Hauser hit were tough. When I do the game review, it'll be on my Twitter and Facebook. I just can't have it on YouTube. Cause yeah, if I'm just sweating, but again, like I won't go total, like I'm not worried about it, you know, at all. I mean, I'm not worried. Like I said, I think we're in, but it's like, it's still like, you still got to go beat teams. Like you don't get to just like, I don't even want to make like, if I don't deserve to be in the tournament, I don't want to make the tournament just to say I'm in the tournament. Like I want to earn it and deserve to be in there with a good position. They got some good coaches out here too, man. VA has lost some games. They're scratchers. Yeah, I mean, they still know what they're doing. I don't know what he be tripping about. Yeah. Like I said, like that Kihei Clark has played 1,000,000 minutes of championship level basketball. Yes, his 4 years of ACC high level basketball is disruptive at the very least. He knows when to flop, when not to flop, how the ACC rep. He got a reputation of being one of the best guard defenders in the ACC. Carlik is new here. Carlik's not going to get his calls. He's just not getting the same call, especially with Kihei Clark. I was thankful they didn't call charge and they let him be physical, because I felt like giving some more time, Carlik would have stepped it up. Yeah. It's good defense. It's good focused defense. We got to get some other guys to step up and be aggressive. That's why I still go back to JJ attacking, Jalen attacking. That helps out. I thought David was pressing early. I think he really wants to have a good game, so he's pressing. Listen, you think Carlik couldn't tell that was a different level crowd in there today? Like, he could hear the extra sound in there. This is the first game where he felt the fan energy, where they hate Virginia in there. It's the first time he heard real booing a ref over calls, like really passionate, pissed off fans booing the ref. This is the first really live pressure-filled game Carlik has been in here. He wanted to impress. Coach Mack was acting different. Coach Mack was getting into it with the refs from the beginning. He had some little extra stink going. That's a fact. You can see it. Yes, I did. I did enjoy hearing the crowd getting on the refs and all that. No, like this is how basketball is, though. He knows his basketball though. 11 years ago, beat Syracuse game. Yeah, I saw that. The highlights were good. Was best strengths. Defense is definitely the strength. Um, Here's the thing. Okay, I'm starting to catch up. We need to switch on Superstar. I mean, okay, a smart team, you go from pick and rolls to kind of slide past each other. They're just looking for a crease to take advantage. Virginia knows how to do that. They're good at that. They have more experienced guys, a little more basketball. Hauser been playing years. J-Hop been playing years. Together for years. Oh, Hauser hasn't, but Huff and K. Clark have been together. Walden Tenzai played the whole season last year. He was, momentum killers. I agree with that. I do agree with that. Manlin, I would have liked to see him get a couple minutes, but from what he's showing, coach, maybe he got to trust a little bit more. I thought he should. I mean, I think he can play a couple minutes. I just think coach is just he plays it tight to the best, man. Look at high school age, no breaks on that. What adjustments do you think need to be made between now and Wednesday? The adjustments that can be made between now and Wednesday. You know what? Let's go back to that, Vaughn. I won't do that just yet. I won't do that until we do a whole a game review. I don't think it was horrible effort at all. I think they are one unit, but guys, like we're trying to. There's a fine line between guys trying to, because here's what happens. The same time, sometimes you say, "Oh, they're not a unit," and then sometimes you say, "Oh, we need somebody to take over." Guy who's tries to step up and take over. If he misses, he's trying to be one-on-one or he's trying to be selfish. If he hits it, he's the leader taking the team on his shoulders. So you got to be careful about that kind of narrative. It gets at I think we definitely got fatigued late. I definitely think that's where I was like, I would have liked to steal some minutes for especially Carleague, especially David. Like you got to steal some minutes with him. You know what I'm saying? You have to steal some minutes with those guys. Those late rebounds that we didn't get, that we gave up, I think those were energy plays. Those were conditioning plays. 2 home runs and travel ball. Look, that'll make you feel a little better. Take a little stink off. I'll think about that one. I can't keep on doing that one. I think they were tough. I'll send them an invite. We'll see. Hold on. He probably in here right now, just pissed off listening to this. So I did send him an invite. I wish, guys. I know. I wish we could stretch it a little more. We could stretch the floor a little more. Got to get some movement. I agree. The atmosphere makes a difference. I think they were in there a little. I think they had some energy in there. Oh, let me see. I hate to admit it. Yeah, Doctor knows his basketball. I know. Hey, Dante Allen, we need another shooter. Ooh. That's why we got Matt Cross, though. You think it was a little arrogant holding Hauser up because his team was playing good. His team was playing good at the time. He listen. After you win a ring or after you get some extended, some extended success, you as a coach, you're more confident in making those substitutions. I think Coach Mack is still under that tight scrutiny where he's he just only playing the guys he completely trusts. You know what I'm saying? Like while he's still getting his feet wet. Van der Heiden, what did Van der Heiden do? Still in 19 games. Even more had played 30. Man, Davis. No, he's fine. No, he's fine. That won't really affect him. I like I said, I think he's pressing. I just think Davis pressing a little bit. Just wants to have a good game. I don't think he's doing anything sabotory. Right, Jeff. Like, I said, man, sorry, I'm late. I didn't even take my sip. Yes, Patino never beat Virginia. Virginia used to run us. Okay. I think that relaxed me a little bit. Okay. Now I'm much more relaxed. Do y'all want to get y'all questions in here? Or do y'all want to just get out of here and go to the social media page and do the game film breakdown? There's no backup PG. Yeah, I mean, Coach don't mind. Like, I know that Coach doesn't mind letting dudes play all day, but I mean, even analytically, like Carlik needed even if it was just a mental reset. Carlik and David, think about this. David never came off the court, so he never even had a chance to kind of like just go over there and regroup and just watch for 2 minutes. David or Carly just needed to watch for 2 minutes. Like, but again, that goes back to people keep on saying, oh, when you get down by 6, I spent the week telling y'all, no, if you're down by 10, you're down by 10. They're not superhuman. They're a good defensive team, a good disciplined defensive team. Jay Huff is not an alien. Jalen Withers, 2 dribbles, put him on his hip. He even stuck out his hand to keep him on his hip. Goes and punches it. You know why that punch worked? Because Jay Huff was surprised he was even dunking it because he hadn't been dunking it. But listen, he was 2 seconds from taking Huff's face off. But that's what I've been begging for. They will move out the way next time. If you load up and go up, they'll move. But until you start punking them like that, they're going to keep on blocking you. Yeah, like, no, Jawan, but that's what I'm saying, Jawan. You take one point guard out, leave the other one in, let them get a couple possessions going up and down. There's going to be 1 foul. So you're gonna get 3 real live minutes and a mental reset. You don't have to play 40. You can go 36, where a guy can get his head clear for a couple, for 2 minutes per half. I agree. He needs to make better decisions. He knows he needs to make better decisions. But when you got the mentality of a superstar, you know what I'm saying, which he is, he thinks he can. JD, you got to follow me on either Twitter or Facebook. Is when we do the game reviews, and I'll point it out where we on the game review. I'll point out where the coach screws up. I'll point out where our player screws up. I'll point out where their player just made a better play. Like, you'll be able to see it. I'm running through them. And Coach KC tonight. I was in the Coach KC tonight, but caution. Yeah. But I think he handled that good. He said they're they're right on the line between physicals. Good job, Dale. Right. But I respect we got 5 stars, one and done. Listen, but it took a while. It took a while you gotta raise the standard in the culture. You know what I'm saying? Like it takes some time, man. I mean, are we gonna give credit to Coach Mack? Listen, y'all, when I show y'all the review of Coach Mack of watching Jalen make the move, you're gonna see if any of y'all, if you watched your kid or watched your little brother and you like jumping and moving with them as you watch them play, Coach Mack is literally twitching and turning, you know what I'm saying, as Jalen Withers making his move. It's the funniest thing you're gonna see on the sideline. It's comedy. I agree, Nickelberry. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, bring Nickelberry in and let David get 2-3 minutes. Like, give him a shot. Give him a shot. Bring David off the bench and turn JJ at the 3%. I mean, just you gotta get a mental reset of yeah, Dale. Just 2 minutes of just woosah. Say one thing to him. Hey, Carleek. Carleek comes over sideline and say, hey, Carleek, they're gonna start calling foul. Don't worry about it. Hit him on the butt, let him go in there. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, a minute before the timeout, the 6-minute timeout. Get him over there for 2 minutes. Let him nod his head, get something to drink, get back out there. Yeah, thank you, Secretary. Okay. Yeah, like listen, again, in this market, this is for you, Root. In this market, you go look at all the bracketology, you find the one where Louisville's the worst, the least rated, and then you use that one to go, see everybody, like just inciting, crazy panic. So okay. So I went through everybody else's. Dale, shout out Dale. High Point. yes, Dale. That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, who are we gonna give credit? Are we gonna just say, oh, Jalen Withers did that on his own? We're not gonna say Coach Mack, is getting them doing that. Or we're gonna give it to Coach Pegues. Yeah, just go. Yeah, Harp, just go find the You know what, y'all? I am ready to look at some basketball now. Y'all, look. I wasn't quite in the cussing storm, but it might come when we start. On the game review. I tell you what. Actually, I'm not even gonna have to log off of here. I just realized that. I can just. I'm gonna close the YouTube part of it. So Dale, Hart, Jawan. Who else is in there? Enzo, JD. Just Marcus _ Maven on Twitter or Marcus Maven on Facebook. And be careful about how you spell my first name, Marquez, if you don't know. So yeah, I think I can handle watching some what's going on? David B, what's going on? We definitely gotta catch up. Just listen, y'all. Some of my story sessions, David Vasquez was definitely there for some of them, so he can confirm some of the Midnights with Marcus Maven stories that I'll tell y'all. Watching the game right now, because they will listen. They will cut me. They will chop me all up on YouTube. Okay, so I'm logging out of the YouTube. Actually, hold on. edit here. Okay. Hold on. I want to get it the right way. Okay. I don't want to delete the whole thing. You know what? This is what I'll do, y'all. I don't want to delete everything I already did on YouTube. So it's gonna take like 60 seconds. So social media, get on the Facebook, get on the Twitter, give me like 60 seconds to just reset it. It'll probably be the same titles, Deja Vu. It'll have the best, give me 60 seconds. I'll use the same titles for it so we can come right back here.